Oh, the sun. Whew. Hello, welcome back to Lady Lovestead Reads. My name is Jessica, and today I'm going through my November 2021 to be read pile, TBR. It is like so warm right now. It's 75 degrees outside. It should not be 75 degrees in November. I'm sorry, I hate it. Oh, Mother Nature. I am not turning my air conditioner on in the middle of November. It's just not happening. It's not happening. Here in November, I have several readathons that I'm participating in, also doing some buddy reads and being blinded by the sun. So let's go ahead and get into the books. The first buddy read that I'm doing is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I am buddy reading this with my friend Angel at Angel Reads. I seriously cannot handle this sunlight right now. My curtain is down. We're struggling here today. This will be my first Taylor Jenkins read that I have read. And so I'm looking forward to it. This is about Evelyn Hugo, who is like a 1950s starlet. Honestly, she reminds me a lot of Elizabeth Taylor. And that is what I know about this book. I'm going into my November TBR knowing very, very little about the books that I plan to read. I just know that they come highly recommended. So you're probably going to hear me say, and that's all I know, quite a lot today. The second buddy read is The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. This is a gothic classic about a ghost that is haunting a theater. I am buddy reading this one with my friend Becca at Becca Woodard. Everybody that I'm buddy reading with, I will put their information in the description box down below. And then the final buddy read that I'm doing is with my friend Johara, and we are buddy reading a duology. Now, I was supposed to have my book before November started. It is November 8th. My book is still not here. I should say books are still not here. I'm supposed to have the first book in this duology read by the 15th. So we're cutting a little close. But we are reading the Six of Crows duology. Johara read the Shadow and Bone trilogy, I think last month she finished it up. I read it earlier in the year, and we have been planning this buddy read for a while now. And I'm looking forward to it. So Six of Crows is in the Grishaverse by Leigh Bardugo. In terms of a timeline, I think it's after the Shadow and Bone trilogy. All I know about it is that it's a heist book and it's set in that same realm or universe as Shadow and Bone. So we will read both Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom this month. Those are the buddy reads. On to the readathons. The first readathon happening this month is Believathon. And this is hosted by Gavin, How to Train Your Gavin. It is sadly his last Believathon that he's hosting, so I definitely want to make sure that I participate this year. For the readathon, he provides you some specific prompts, but I decided to just focus on reading some middle grade rather than getting too caught up in the prompts. So what I plan to read are some Goosebumps. I have on my Kindle this one. I don't remember what it's called, so I'll just put it up here. It's the next one that I need to read in the series, and then this one comes after it. So Welcome to Camp Nightmare. So I have my two Goosebumps. And then I thought it would be fun to read one of Gavin's favorites, or actually his all-time favorite, Frostheart. If you watch Gavin's channel, you know Frostheart are his favorite books of all time. I have Frostheart 1 and 2. Book 3 is on the way. We'll see if it gets here before the end of the month. I don't really know what these are about other than that they're polar adventures and Gavin loves them. So I will be reading them in honor of Gavin's final Believathon. The next readathon is Indigathon, where you celebrate reading Indigenous authors. There are prompts for this as well that I am skipping and instead just focusing on reading some Indigenous authors. And for that, I have from my library The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie. I don't know anything about this other than people really love it, and it's shorter, so I'm more likely to get through it in the month of November. On audiobook, I also checked out The Last Miracle at Little No Horse by Louise Erdrich and Night of the Dummies? No. Night of the Mannequins by Stephen Graham Jones, both of who are Indigenous authors. So got some audiobooks going. And then the final readathon, is that what this is? Yeah. The final readathon of November that I'm participating in is Nonfiction November. I have a lot of nonfiction on my bookshelves that I need to get read, so I pulled 4. The first one is What Makes Olga Run? The Mystery of the 90-something track star and What She Can Teach Us About Living Longer, Happier Lives by Bruce Grierson. And this is about Olga, who is a 90-year-old track star. And this one I really want to get to because I am also no spring chicken and I'm trying to participate in a sport. And I'm feeling a lot of different ways about it. So I hope that I can be inspired by Olga, who was able to continue participating in her sport well into her 90s. The next nonfiction is The Lifegiving Home, Creating a Place of Belonging and Becoming by Sally and Sarah Clarkson. This goes month by month, January through December, on the ways that your home can be life-giving. I love books about homemaking and homesteading, so I have had this on my bookshelf for over a year, and I'm really looking forward to getting to it this month. November is like the perfect month to kind of nest at home and be all cozy, and so I think this will be a really good one to read just based on kind of the mood and the vibe of the month. Next, I plan to read Diana, Her True Story by Andrew Morton. This is a biography of Diana. I have collected several biographies of Princess Diana, and so I think I'm going to do a specific vlog where I just read a bunch of biographies about Christina? What? About Princess Diana, who in no way is a Christina. Can't brain today, it's too hot. So I'm going to do that specific special edition vlog, reading all of these biographies I've collected and kind of comparing them, contrasting them, looking at which one's better, etc. So I'm going to start with this one this month. And then the last one that I plan to read for Nonfiction November is The Chicken Health Handbook by Gail Damerow. I have chickens, as we have established, and so I would like to get into this to learn more about chicken anatomy, to know more about what to watch for in terms of their health. This is like a textbook though, so like I really doubt I'm going to be able to get through all of it in November, but I will plug away at it as much as I can. Those are the books that I plan to read for buddy reads and readathons. I have some other books that I've got like checked out on my Kindle for mood reading, so there's a good chance that I'll do some mood reading in there as well. I have on Kindle Unlimited a bunch of cozy mysteries and dark romance checked out. I haven't read a cozy mystery in a couple of months, so I should probably remedy that, but I've been really in the mood for dark romance, so I at least have a bunch checked out, get me through the month. And we'll see what happens in terms of mood reading. Honestly, my planned TBR is kind of a lot, so I might not end up getting through all these. We'll just see. You know, you guys know how TBRs work. So that's what I'm planning to read for November. Let me know down below if you've read any of these. If you want to join in on any of our buddy reads, I'm sure we could make that happen. If you just want to let me know that you're here, go ahead and leave a stack of books emoji. And until next time, make sure that you continue to read good books, drink good coffee, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye!